that's all looking good so far. Game audio's good, mic audio's good. Waiting for the YouTube preview here to pop up. I am not going to do that fight because that is instant suicide. Cool. Looks like we're good to go. Hey there, hi there, everybody. Happy Wednesday to you all. Hope you're all are doing good. Hope you're having a good day, and the evening here is going well for you, or morning, depending where in the world you're at. Want to welcome you to this stream here. Doing something a little bit different today. It is not going to be an arena grind. The arena grind is pretty much done. Just got a little bit left to do later on. But today's adventure is week 2 of Canadian difficulty for Northern Expedition. Now, this is the first time I'm looking at it. I haven't even checked outside of just making sure the thing is actually active. So I have no idea what I'm getting into here. I don't know how many paths there are. I know that Deadpool is the boss, but outside of that, that is about it. So, going in blind, going to be doing a 100% completion here. Going to be streaming for about an hour and a half, a couple hours, whatever it winds up being. Hope to have it done well before that. Somewhere in the hour 15 range would be excellent. And, you know, just take it from there. So, again, howdy. Want to take a moment to welcome the latest Von subs to the channel. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for finding the channel in the depths of the YouTubes. Cheers on digging the videos I put out so far and are interested in the videos yet to come. There's plenty of stuff pre-uploaded into YouTube. I'm coming up with a full themed event again for next week, although it will not be as exciting as the Elsa week. It is going to be me just posting the rest of my Abyss initial completion rounds. So I'm trying to find out how many hits and how many revives Heimdall wound up saving me by bringing Heimdall. So by the end of the week, we should know. So stay tuned for that. But without much further ado, we are burning time. Time to dig into True Patriot mode. So I'm going to be bringing up Elsa, I'm going to be bringing up Ghost, and I'm going to be bringing up Wasp. Now again, I have no idea about paths. I have no idea about who's optimal for what. But, you know, let's go ahead and find out. Ghost, how are you doing, bud? Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Skull, hello, hello. Rank 5, my Corvus. Change my mind about ranking the 6 stars since the 5 star is more likely to get a dupe. That is very sound logic. I do, and at the end of the day, too, you are probably going to be winding up ranking both at some point. So, 5 stars is a good option. Very happy for you. Man Falcon, gruntings and salivations to you too, my friend. Alright, let's get into it. Let's see what we're going up against here. So, top path is Poison and Caltrops. That's fun. I don't think there are any global nodes, right? Breakthrough. Nothing crazy. Okay. Actually, that would be... Well, that's an easy ghost path. Same thing there with A-Bomb. There's only... Okay. Alright. That is the vanilla path by the look of it. What about down here? We got Blade. That'd be really fun for a power gain champ. And what about Magic over here? Diss Track. And Buffet. Okay. That's a shame both my sunspots are in AQ. That'd have been cake with them. But without much further ado, let's try this out. See how Ghost does. Yep, well, good. Good Falcon. Colossus is definitely a champ worthy of taking up. He's fantastic. So, yeah, awesome. Congrats to you for the new chunky Colossus. Yeah, exactly. That's the trade-off. And the nice thing about all that too is that it was unit-based, you know. So that's a big plus. All right, so we'll see how this winds up doing. Actually, what I may wind up doing, just to make things a little bit more interesting, is that I'll do an initial clear on a path with this team, just to keep it simple, and then go back in and use some more Not more interesting, more varied characters. Because for an easy clear, yeah, Ghost, Wasp, sure. Easy peasy, right? But use some other people, you know, have a little bit more fun. See who else could do this besides, you know, the obvious god tier MVPs. Ghost, Quake, Corvus, the usual suspects. Besides, I'm going to need somebody a little bit different for that diss track path anyway. Yeah, Falcon, and the fact that all of it's generic as well. You know, it isn't class-based, so you can use it on whoever you want. So I don't know if you guys wound up seeing it, but Dorky Dave did put out a, well, I guess, Contest of Champions put out a Dorky Diggity Dave video doing deep dives of Sasquatch. And you know, everyone's gushing over Guardian right now, and Guardian definitely looks like a good champ, but personally, I think Sasquatch is going to be the better of the two, strange as though it may seem. Again, just because of how everyone is gushing over Guardian. But at the same time, too, I think Guardian is going to be annoying. That's right, he's got that stupid stun. Super annoying as a defender for Alliance War. Ouch. And dare I say, I do think a lot of his kit is just straight up BS. So, that's fun. Alright, so this is the one fight I actually really need to focus on a bit more, I think. So pro tip on Sasquatch, you're always going to want to dex a special one, because especially when he goes like full grumpy man mode. He's got this stupid power game. Ouch, ouch, stop it, stop it. This is what I'm talking about, this stupid, incessant power retention nonsense. Because if you get him with like a Mystic Dispersion on, especially on a node where it's like special attacks only cost 50% the power, he's just going to be spamming specials all over the place, and that's not fun. It's not fun. So I'm I'm actually really worried about game balance for Alliance War, but we'll see. Shadow says got enough for a 5-star. It was Rhino Dupe. Ouch. Pick up the rest of that here in just a sec. Sorry, my friend. Come on. Thank you. Come on. Because like Sasquatch has such a ridiculous like damage prevention, which is great. He's gonna be fantastic for offense to keep you alive. It's gonna be a pain in the butt to heal him up once you know his HP finally gets down there. But like he's like finally a tank champion that seems like he's going to be super useful all around. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Pulled the Duped Rhino, Sig 180. Ouch. But the good news is he got enough 6-star shards, and of course, he got Kamala Khan. Well, if it was a brand new Kamala Khan, I guess at least that's might be something. Sorry, dude. Although I have seen, there are some interesting videos of people really flexing with Kamala Khan, so she isn't entirely useless, so that's something. Trying to look for the silver lining, my friend. Congrats on the 6-star, at least, all the same. armor chipping down, so that's, yeah, easy peasy. Pass should have been tier 6 ISO. Tier 6 ISO should just be a thing already, all around. Just keep it simple. Just keep it simple. Enough for the tier 5. Tier 5 is nice and it's useful, but I think selling from stash in a future update, like they've hinted at, is going to be super useful, but so much of it winds up just expiring in your stash. Or being slated to expire, and then you got to go through the process of claiming it, and selling it, and then claiming more, and then selling that, and then just make it tier 6. Just keep it simple. Less things for us to hold on to is always welcome. Yeah, I completely agree. I think, personally, Falcon, I think big red numbers are a lot more interesting and a lot more exciting than big yellow numbers. Mainly because they're more reliable. And they're much more frequent as well. I'm just going to keep using Elsa, because why not? Yeah, his health pool is ridiculous. The more of the raid charges he gets, the less damage he takes. You know, when he's in his super grumpy mode, I forget whatever they're calling it. But then, you know, he takes less damage, he heals. The more rages he has, the more damage he does. He seems like a really legit champ. Guido, that might be the case, but that is 100% a bug. So I don't want to get so accustomed to doing that when they finally do fix it, I'm just completely thrown for a loop. It's kind of the same way when, you know, like in the monthly challenge, their main monthly quests, right? There's always some OP broken champ to cheese your way through the final boss of Uncollected, right? Whether it's the usual suspects like Corvus or Quake or whomever, where it's like, you know, it's just super easy peasy, lather, rinse, repeat, keeping it simple. And that's all good and that's great, and you can get through the quest super easy without burning items, but I always think it's a better idea to just hunker down and learn the champion and how to fight them and counter them with anybody, because odds are you're going to be paired up against them at some point, whether it's in AW or in a future quest where you aren't going to be able to completely cheese the heck out of them, and then you're going to be in trouble. I just gotta get better fighting Sasquatch. I'm not a... Like, he's got so much interesting utility. Like, he can't be... His regen can't be reversed, which is so annoying. You know, fighting him on defense. Because that means, you know, your usual saviors, your Voids, your Beardos, anybody with Petrify or a huge amount of debuffs, Mr. Fantastic, are all essentially useless in that capacity. It just really slows everything down. Oh, which one is this? Power Shield? Okay. Okay with that. Skull asked, does Elsa need to be duped to be good? No. No, she doesn't. Elsa has like 80% of her amazing, or probably closer, 85, 90% of her kit is available standard, as is. When she's awakened, she just gets even more damage against science champions, large, extra large, and whoever the final node or final boss is on a map. So, you know, you can really start really devastating some of those people. The Realm of Legends Red Hulk fight benefits from her being awakened because XL champ and science champ, right? But otherwise, in terms of her evade mechanic, her huge big red numbers, alternating the multipliers and the debuffs, all that stuff is available, you know, straight away. So if you've got an Elsa, I definitely recommend or encourage you to take her up even still, because most of her utility is available from the get-go. Come on. Come on. Don't run away, son of a mother. There we go. Yeah. Yep. Yep. And it's something to negate Quake as well, I think, right? If I'm remembering right from Dave's video. Which is really annoying, because it means he doesn't have, like, a broken counter, or a reliable counter. Hey, what's up, Demetrius? How are ya? Happy Wednesday, my friend. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Making pretty good time so far here against Canadian difficulty. So, if you guys, actually, while I think of it, since I'm just starting out this path, if there's somebody you wanted to see me try to use for the second half of all the paths, whether it's the vanilla path, whether it's this path for power, was it diss track, or the first path, let me know over in the comment section, because I will be swapping out this team after I'm done with this path to, you know, just play with somebody different. Just to keep things interesting. Because like I was saying at the top, you know, it's always fun to just blow through content with Ghost, with Quake, Corvus, the usual suspects, right? But at the same time, too, there's the entire rest of the roster. I definitely want to have some fun with them. Like, I'm probably going to bring Emma for that first path, for the Bleed Poison. Just because it's Emma, and it's a fantastic excuse to play a great champ. Come on. Cheese me, dude. There we go. Nothing much, bud. Nothing much. I'm doing the third path right now with Canadian difficulty. And so far, it's going exceptionally well. Ran into one Sasquatch that gave me a little bit of trouble, but so far nothing ridiculous. It's pretty smooth sailing. What champs are good in the diss track? So like Sunspot, Hyperion, anybody who can throw down a whole bunch of debuffs really quick. Pretty much most of your bleed champs. And I gotta double check it. I'm pretty sure it's debuffs by themselves, not like damaging debuffs. Come on. Because that would make a difference. Cheers, all. Yeah, absolutely, Falcon. Especially with the changes to like AQ coming up and AW, buffing those rewards. I definitely think that's a great start, especially for the next few months of game. The important thing, obviously, is if... Oh, you know who would be really fun to use? Like, I'm almost kind of bummed. Okay. Sorry. Great YouTubing, I'm sure. So that means I get this... Yeah, and 30 hits instead. So this might actually be interesting for diss track. Alright, so I'm going to try this out for the first fight, see how this goes. This could go very well or very poorly. But yeah, so long as they keep updating the rewards in a timely fashion, you know, every 3 months, 4 months tops, they just keep up with the natural progression of the game. I think they'll be going in a really good place. Then again, you know, with Arena just theoretically getting a buff to the champion rewards sometime, that is an example of something that's been needing an update for years, and they're just like, oh yeah, okay, we'll consider it. Special me, dude. Special me. Thank you. I'm just gonna block that just to be on the safe side. Because I don't want to lose my combo. Come on, dude. Come on. Come on. This is one of my favorite things to do with Fraggle Rock, is just to cheese his power gain. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. It's also kind of one of the downsides of bringing Proxima with Fraggle Rock. It's because it really does throw off the timing for cycling the specials. That's it. My boon is over already. Shouldn't be. Now this is definitely not the optimal champion to use, but you know, it's still fun to just throw out there. Six 5-stars to 30. Wow, it's pretty impressive, Skull. That is the one thing I gotta say. I was really surprised they weren't offering any Tier 1A or Tier 4 Basic at all. You know? Because for all the rank ups, 5 stars, 6 stars, all that, you need a lot of that. Like the Tier 5 Basic obviously is a huge plus. The Tier 2 Alpha is really nice. But you still need all the smaller rank ups, you know? Especially how fast it goes. Alright, so I'm not gonna just cheese the power gain this time. Even though I really should. Fine, I will. Come on. Definitely the downside of the Proxima synergy. There we go. Kind of makes Fraggle Rock a bit more suicide friendly just because you only ever want to use a special 3. Again, that all being said, boink. Yeah, today's bit was pretty solid. Pretty solid. What's up, Jose? Yeah, or even a class. Like give the generic for the 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and then class for 4 to 5. Hey, my dude. I need you to special me, please. Special, please. Come on, dude. Come on. I do not want to mess with your regen. Or degen. Thank you. What? That works. That works. You know, for having a shield, Thor's block proficiency is surprisingly low. I did not want to do that. I did not want to do that. I did not want to do that. Now I think I'm in trouble. That's my I think I'm in trouble song, guys. Patent pending. But I will definitely take that added burst damage. Don't think you can take Archangel, at least not for Doom. Sorry, Shadow, who are we talking about? Nah, let's keep rolling with Thor. Yeah, Archangel's not the best choice for Doom. Not because Doom is bleed or poison immune, but because anytime Doom throws a special one, he gets that stupid aura. Which makes heavy attacks and special attacks very challenging to land without completely getting destroyed. Oh, is there a Doom on that? Oh, a Dorm. Sorry. I need to get glasses. I read that as Doom. But yes, with Dormammu, no. You need... Like, Hyperion's really solid. Come on. Special me, dude. Like, Hyperion is really solid. Yeah, right. It's one of those things, Shadow. Yep. Okay, so cool. So that was fun. A little distraction with Fraggle Rock. Let's see who else I can bring. Emma. I was talking about Emma. Probably do... you got a lot of mystics on that path. That's kind of annoying. Oh, actually, that'll work out perfect. Now that I think about it. Yeah, do this. Use Phoenix for, possibly, for this path. Even though it is only mystics, which is kind of annoying. And then Emma here for, top path. Yeah, that'll be fun. Got 5-star Taskmaster rollover from a 5-star Warlock. That is pretty rough. Not gonna lie, it's pretty rough. All right, so this one is poison, inflicts poison, caltrops, don't dash backwards, and that's it. Now I'm not gonna lie, I am pretty rusty with Emma, but it shouldn't be anything too awful. Especially with the Phoenix synergy, that just means she stays up in diamond form just a little bit longer. Just depending on power bars and all that jazz. I think. Pretty sure, from what I remember. My memory's not so good. I don't know a lot of things, but that is one thing I am assuming. No, isn't her bit that she, if you have the same power bar as the opponent, then you're in diamond form instead of switching over? Isn't that what it is? I vaguely remember that. Hey, what's up, Turkey? Happy Wednesday, my friend. Good to see you. Ah, yeah, Demetrius, that is tough. I'm sorry. Is that a first-time Taskmaster, or? Again, I'm just trying to look for silver linings. I know, Shadow. I'm gonna try Phoenix on that Mystic path. Mojo's gonna be a tough fight, and Magic's always so much fun, but you know, we'll see. I forget, is Emma's ability diamond form? No, it does. Yeah, no, it counts. Ouch, that probably is very unfortunate, though. Stop it. Stupid green monster man. Her awakened ability gives the damage reduction. But because she's only Sig 20, it's not a whole lot of, oh thank goodness, damage reduction. And then we'll see how we do against Mr. MODOK here. Should be interesting. Oh, there you go, Skull. Just got Night Thrasher, not bad. I'm still learning mine. Want to pull in one as a 6-star, and I've never used them because I only recently just got him as a 5-star as well. Come on, my dude. Oh no, man, is that MODOK bug back? That's right, I've got suicides. This is not going to be good. This is not going to be good. Alright, so I'm a little rusty with Emma. Yeah, it's all good arena points. It's all good arena points. So what do I want to do here? Well, it inflicts poison, right? Every 60 seconds. So I gotta kill MODOK here in 60 seconds. Hey, what's up, Roblox? Sorry. You're about to watch my wasp just melt away into nothingness. And it would be great if I could land a stupid parry. No, he blocked it, son of a mother. And there goes my stupid Bluetooth headphones. Alright, so this is going to be a challenge. How do I want to do this? Because I don't think Phoenix is going to be able to do this. Man, I really shouldn't have thrown that special one. That really kind of... Oh well, Phoenix it is. I got some revives expiring anyway. Build up some Phoenix charges. Helpful. That way when I die I give myself a little bit of extra health. Or kill him before I can do that. Alright. I suppose that's an option too. Go for the big challenge against the Red Pool here. Now I think if I play this strategically, I don't think the bleed from suicides... it probably is, actually. What's up, Apex? How are you? Sparkles would be pretty good because she can Uh, since she's poison immune, we don't need to worry about that. Just need to worry about the caltrops. Come on. Come on. There we go. And this is why Phoenix is amazing. This is why she's gonna be good for the diss track. Come on. Especially with Emma. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Wouldn't it have sucked? That amazing little comeback, and then all of a sudden I choke because I miss a block. And that just destroys me. Oh, 1200, that's not bad. So I'm going to go in and replay that and then try the Mystic Path. And I think, so long as I don't get hit, I should be okay. Pretty much most any science champ is solid for this path. I think Void would be really good for this path as well. Because all of his... Because it says debuffs instead of damaging debuffs. Alright, so what I want to do here is parry heavy. Just the more Phoenix charges I get, I think was it the faster the Furies charge, right? Something like that. And I want the Furies, because the more Furies I get, then that's when I start getting the Incinerates. And I don't think anybody on this path is Incinerate immune. That is. Come on. Come on, dude. Really? Blink. Oh, it's not good. And there, all my Furies are gone. Great. I need to double check. I forget what Phoenix's special tree does. But if it gets me Furies faster, then that might not be so bad. But what I need is for these dudes to be throwing their specials a little bit more than they are. It's kind of annoying just sitting and waiting for them to do their thing. Boink. I may as well throw this, see if that does anything. Phoenix nerf incoming. Nah, dude. Phoenix has been able to do this the entire time that Phoenix has been a champ. It's just that people are sitting on her because she isn't Corvus and doesn't have big shiny red or yellow numbers. But, like, if I was on a path that didn't require very specific champions, Phoenix would be great because it just winds up saving you so many pots. This one's going to be interesting, though. This one's going to be interesting. That's right, I'm supposed to parry heavy. And I should have looked to see what the special tree does. I mean, he did a huge amount of bursty damage for a long shot there. But that may have also been because of the armor, the gradual armor breaks that he got. So all I gotta do is not get hit by a special and have her just completely eat all of the buffs I got. Thank God these guys don't have Mystic Dispersion. Right? That'd just be like instant special 3, instant special 3. Come on. Alright, so should have enough Furies. I just need to get, there you go, 3 debuffs. She did not have Limbo up, I don't think. do it. Almost. Please don't Mobo. There we go. Beautiful. Where did I leave off? Phoenix better than Wasp and Emma confirmed for this path, yeah. You know, Demetrius, you want to... If you swap out Captain Sparkles for Doom, I'd be all over that. Because... That's 50k. Okay. Because most fortuitously, I actually already have my Doom awakened. Off of a one-shot. Off of a freaking one-shot. It was ridiculous. Alright. Time to pony up for this guy. Basically just not get hit by a special one when he's raging. The raging hairy man. Well, like that. I don't want to do that. I like how I did 10k against this guy and it just barely scratched the surface. That's a good sign, right? Alright, come on, my dude. Alright, so now he's in prime grumpy pose. But he isn't raging just yet. He just has a really high chance to. Oh, he's got increased power gain. I think I may have just killed myself. Oh, okay, that could be... this could be bad. Yep. Bye. Bye-bye, Wasp. Definitely Cap Hat. Oh, I'm still alive. How am I still alive? Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. Get away from me. Get away from me. Alright, let's get some of that health back. He's done me. Okay, now he's done. Intercept. Nope. Intercept. Stupid. Stupid dashback. What's up, Reaper? How are ya? Happy, today's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Almost said Sunday. I'm a couple days behind there. Yeah, this guy's freaking broken. Can you imagine fighting this dude in, like, Realm or Labyrinth or Abyss? Like, just put the dude in vanilla. We don't need all the stupid, like, Abyss buffs on top of that. Like, he's tanky enough as it is. I also like that on Dave's video, he spent like 20 minutes doing a deep dive, and I still don't feel like I know how to play or fight against the champ any better than when I first started. And that's not a knock against Dave. Not by a long shot. It's just that this dude just has so much stuff going on. Like, he's the pinnacle, hey, you know, you need to, like, memorize a novel for this guy's kit. Should stop. Okay, special, dude. Thank you. Like, imagine if you're a new player into the game fighting against this dude. Alright, so here we go, Mojo. Mojo Jojo. I found Quake to be the best option for Canadian, where long shot is the first fight. Yeah, Quake's solid. Path where you need to do 3 debuffs, do the stun, 2 ability accuracy reductions for 3 in total. Yeah. Oh yeah, Quake is all around. She's really solid. I'm pretty sure that Mojo's degen is going to get me here. Pretty sure. That's right. Well, he's got his thing, and I don't want to give him his thing right now. Okay. No, stop it. Stop with the heavy attack. Because I need to charge a heavy attack. I don't want to give you the prompt. So it should be able to start doing some incinerates. Wait, what? No. I didn't want to throw the special. And I lost all my Phoenix charges. Oh, this is bad. And I choke on charging the heavy. Brilliant. Great start. Alright, so the more Phoenix charges I can get, stop it, better. I just need to get a couple more Furies. Stupid. Dude needs to do a freaking little flutter kick on top of everything else. Fight me. Okay, so he's got all the debuffs. Man. Stupid mojo. Is Warlock and or Cap awakened? I'd probably go Cap, to be honest. Come on, dude. Special me. Really? Oh, that's it for me. Poop. Stupid freaking mojo. Probably Cap as a rank 5 5-star. Just because Cap really benefits from being Sig 200, whereas Warlock benefits from just being awakened. So it'd be a lot easier to pump Sig Stones into Beardo at some point as it would, as opposed to Warlock. And even though Warlock is an amazing OP champ, personally I still get more use out of Beardo. Oh yeah, there you go. That would probably do it too, Reaper. Get that robot domination, whatever it is. Alright, so this guy needs... Can Emma do it? I don't think so. Because you can taunt, so that's 1. Power Sting would be 2. Yeah, it's not likely. Let me use one of these just because I have a couple expiring. And then what I would try to do is probably go in, parry heavy, get some of the Phoenix charges up. Just there's no getting around that one. So then by when either the bleed or the degen finally does me in, I have the Phoenix charges. Come on. Come on, dude. Come on. Thank you. Oh no! Son of a... by a half second. Son of a mother. That dude beat me by half a second. Alright, so that was too many heavies. Too many heavies. My guess for the Limbo is that because there were so many debuffs and I had Pacify turned on, that it just wound up negating Limbo's damage. Really? Already? Already? How did... what? I should pay attention. That's my guess, though. That's my guess. Oh, there you go. Huh. Yeah, I learned that too. Awesome. Alright, so let's try this again, because it worked out first time. I just missed the stupid Phoenix Force thing by a half second. Because I'm full on expecting the degen to wind up pushing me over into death. Alright, so then that should be enough. should get full health pretty close. And then could probably start charging up stuff again. Oh, dude healed up all the way. Lovely. Now, if I could just get you to use your special, that would be awesome. Thank you. Some of these incinerates going on you. Oh boy, okay. Dang, his damage just ramps up. Did I miss the special prompt? I must have missed the special prompt. That did nothing. Oh, this is bad. See, the thing is, Reaper, I want to do this with other champs. Like, not Corvus and not Quake and not Ghost. Because it's, honestly, it's so boring. Like, in a good way. I mean, they're amazing champs and they can clear this like it's nobody's business. But it's... If you use Ghost and you use Quake and you use Corvus for everything, in every mode for everything, it's... I don't know. There's other champs in the game. And it's more fun challenging myself with somebody who isn't completely broken. You know? So yeah, Phoenix definitely is not a great option for this. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Get a couple Phoenix charges back. That region adds up. Come on, my dude. Parry, special me, my dude. Please. Please. Come on, this BS. Don't chase me over the entire map. Ouch. Alright. Oh. So yeah, because I'm not mad at using items because I have stuff expiring, right? So it's kind of nice to use stuff before it expires. But at the same time, that degen is so friggin' nasty. I mean, look at that. Alright, so I'm going to do it one more time with Phoenix. And if Phoenix doesn't wind up cutting it, then, yeah. Go dig into the toolkit. Well, then I feel it's kind of disingenuous, too, if you wind up using the same champs. Like... that, and it also sends the message that if you don't have Quake, you don't have Corvus, you don't have Ghost, then you're just instinctively are never going to be able to do any content. Which isn't true, you know? I swear, this dude winds up killing me by doing absolutely nothing. I'm waiting the entire freaking match to fade out one of his stupid specials. So, for that match, Phoenix is fun. She was fun to use for magic. She was fun to use for long shot, because that was a challenge. But at the same time, got stuff to do too. And then I've got Wasp there in case I run into Sasquatch again. But you know, if Archangel wants to throw down a bleed or two, that would be nice. Seeing as how that's like the entirety of his kit. He doesn't have to, obviously. You know, free country, can do whatever he wants. But, you know, in the interest of getting off of this path and finishing Canadian difficulty, I know I would certainly appreciate it. Very fortuitous. He's nice. He's a fun, reliable option, I think. I assume Blade with like a Mephisto synergy would be pretty good too. Cheers, all. Well, see, there you go. That's the Archangel I know. Get a poison, see if that converts. Beautiful. Got 2 neurotoxins, so that should prevent limbo. Alright, so let's see if we wind up getting a Sasquatch on this path. Nope. Game's like, nah, dude, you had to fight him last time. We're gonna give you a pass. We realized that stuff with Mojo was kind of nonsense, so in order to even out the universe, and I love Archangel. I love how reliable he is. But essentially, Archangel's entire kit is very heavy. Very heavy. Heavy, very. There we go. Okay, so Mojo is down now. Had some fun. Did some stuff. Got my butt kicked. Multiple times. All I needed was a god tier like Archangel to come in and just remind everybody exactly why he's absolutely OP. Excuse me. I say cheers all, because just rule of thumb, I guess. Cheers to you guys, I'm taking a drink. And that is Kool-Aid, because I love me some Kool-Aid. It is delicious and refreshing. Now, I am still learning how to play Torch, which is why I am positive the cycle here is not correct. Another parry heavy champ. Come on, dude. Come on. Why? Really? Thank you, my dude. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Reaper, it's a little different. A little different. I'm just going to reuse this team for the easy path. And then I got the one more down here for Power Shield. And who should I bring for the Power Shield just to make things interesting? I'm going to use Wasp, why not? Max 2-star Quake and Epic. Ah, there you go. Some pro-level Quake and Bake gameplay right there. Alright, come on, my dude. Got enough of those armor breaks on you. That should do you quite nicely. The only thing with that, though, Apex, is how long did that take you? So can't imagine the damage rating on that 2-star is too terribly high. Alright, Demetrius, take care, bud. You enjoy the rest of your night there, and we'll catch you here coming up. And boom, boom, boom. Alright, so what do you guys think? Mr. Yeti on this path, or... Nope. It really is the easy path. Alright. Yeah, let's just get through this one quick. Yep, easy and quick. Got some time to make up. Because, I mean, my 6 stars still are active, so I'd love to get through at least some of the spicier ones there, rounding out the arena run. I really got to get better with Torch. Alright, so I do know you got to charge up his flame heat ability, right? Max temp. And then I also know you need to charge up his smolders. Which means I need to get Deadpool here blocking, right? I get more smolders if he's blocking. Right? I think. And the more smolders I have, then the slower the temperature decreases. Something like that. Now, yeah, and it looks like the smolder's permanent. And then 4 incinerates, reverses heal. Oh yeah, there you go. Fully formed. Beautiful. I'll take that. That'll come in handy eventually. Alrighty, so one more here. It is only damage for specials. Now, who should I use for that? I mean, Ghost is the obvious answer, but that's predictable. I want to throw up Hyperion because I know Hype would be pretty good too, but I got Suicide's turn on, so he's going to die pretty quick. Let's do Arcus, Hype, and then show Torch back in there actually. Get some practice with Torch against Sasquatch if he pops up. Joe Fix It. Get out of here with Fix It. Dude, I wish. I'm hoping my next 6-star pull, if it isn't a Sparkle's Awakening, is Joe Fix It. I'd actually be really happy with that. Oh, you know who I should use? It'd be really fun for next fight. Alright, so since I am conserving for the first fight here, just on account of suicides, first one here is going to be special 3, see what kind of damage that does. Next to nothing. But that's only because I need my, was it Cosmic Charges? Cool, now do your special 2. Special 2. Special 2. Why is everyone so passive tonight? Thank you, buddy. See what that does. What's up, Shermoy? How you doing, bud? Happy Wednesday. Good to see you. I really don't think that this special 3 counts for that 400% damage. That the yeah, see, exactly. There's no way that special 3 should have been doing that little damage. Yeah, day's been going pretty good here. I wound up flying by, actually. I wound up only signing into the game just for AQ for most of the day. It was actually feels weird. Again, good weird. But I think I'm getting too comfortable with, like, not doing a big featured arena grind. It's like, not to say that I'm really jumping up and down about a Guardian arena grind, just because I guarantee his cutoff is going to be in the 70s, if not higher. But I kind of want to do it. Like, I know I shouldn't. It's a bad move. But I kind of want to. Sasquatch especially. Yeah, it's got to be based off of like crit damage or something. Like 400% increased attack is like actually crit damage. Because the special 3 does absolutely nothing interesting. Oh, there we go. Okay, so torch time. So let's see what. So I kind of wanted, what, just double medium? Parry double medium? No, it's 7 incinerates, that's when I go. Okay. Alright. So let's see how this goes. I'm not holding my breath. Still, super scrub against this guy. What's up, Sumik? Happy Wednesday. Good to see you, my friend. That's right. But I need to charge first. Oh. I need to charge if, like... There we go. Come on, bud. Thank you. I guess I was already at max temp. Alright, so that should be Wrath for this guy. If I can get him to do a... Why is he still unstoppable? He shouldn't have been unstoppable after that. I waited the split second. I call shenanigans. Well, this is bad. Yeah, this is real bad. Should do the same thing while I can still parry the guy. See if we can get some Furies up or something. Push him to special 2, because that's easier to dex. Wait for the cosmic charge to build up just a little bit more. There we go. This is not going to go well. But I kind of want to see how much I can take off him before he just completely destroys me. Push you to special 2 again, thank you. Now, if you can just like switch over to the Wrath form, that'd be great. He didn't switch. Oh, he doesn't have to be in the Wrath to get the stun. God, I hate this guy. What a pain in the butt. He only has to have the charges. Like if he has enough charges, then he can stun you for the special one. He doesn't have to be in the Wrath form to do it. Now that should like nix his regen. This should do it. Oh, well, happy Thursday then. Alright, so there we go. That's the last Sasquatch for this week. Which means, cool. I get 20 more 4-star Sig Stones. Very nice. I'll gladly take that. Now all I gotta do is beat a Killmonger, which shouldn't be impossible with Arcus. Seeing as how constantly armor breaking. It's just like the power gain he gets. Actually, no, because he isn't. He gets the power gain because of the synergy, I think, right? Not because of it's a base part of his kit. I don't remember. Please don't push to special 3. Thank you. But basically, I think the recoil would have killed me first. Because at that point, because it's Arcus, it's practically just back to back to back to back special 2s. Hey, what's up, Aaron? Happy Wednesday, my friend. Good to see you. Only got 1 in your master mode. Ah, lucky you. I have last week in Canadian. I only got 1 or 2 in the entire time. This time I got 4, maybe 5. So I suppose, you know, that's just the luck of the draw. I don't think Arcus's heavy does anything, does it? Oh no! Oh no! How did I get tagged? Well, I gotta heal because the bleed would kill me. On the other hand, it's kind of nice because yeah, I'm not awakened. It's kind of nice because I was really thinking that I wouldn't have a use for all the poutine and the syrup. Because we wound up getting through uncollected without using items. What am I doing? I'm just wailing into him. I gotta be smart about this. Because I would rather prefer not to continue using items. Preferably. Come on, my dude. Thank you. And then I think that's it. Found 3 in Canadian, but none in Epic. And there we go. Yeah, it's kind of silly how the Sasquatch random spawn is like the biggest, most challenging, slowest roadblock in the entire event. But there we go, guys. That is 100%. That took me hour 15. Could have done that a lot quicker, but at the same time, I absolutely 100% don't regret just having fun. That Phoenix fight still bothers me, though. The Mojo Phoenix fight, I should say. Phoenix against Magic was fantastic. Phoenix against Longshot, easy peasy. Phoenix against Mojo, that silly Mojo. Okay, so just jumping back over here to Arena. I got a little bit of time. Just gonna run through some of the chunkier 6 stars here for some extra points, but again, I am only going for the 1 to 10% bracket, so nothing too crazy. When was the last time I used items in uncollected? I don't remember. It's been a while. I mean, if we aren't counting energy refills, of course. Energy refills I wound up using a good bit of, especially if I'm like super thirsty for some extra 6-star shards. But yeah, otherwise it's been a while. There we go. There we go. I would very much like to wake up my Sentinel. I think that would be fun. I'll wake him up naturally. I've got an Awakening Stone for a 6-star tech, but still super apprehensive about who to use it on. It's probably going Gilly. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably going Gilly. His Warlock's good enough, unduped. Sentinel's good enough, unduped, and Darkhawk I have maxed out as a 5-star. Where are you at, Reaper, that they've got a curfew? Because I know we had one going like a month and a half back, but that's since been lifted. So everything is back to normal again, right? Yeah, it's like we're teenagers again. Like, I get it. I get it. But, I mean, just like a curfew in general. Excuse me. Why is it that Gilly's giant sword with spikes on the side of it can't bleed somebody? It's like she intentionally hits opponents with the flat side of her sword. I'm in California, dude. Fun in the sun. And so on and so forth. Maintaining 6 feet social distance. Not on state beaches. I don't think using Sunspot against Korg was a good idea. Like, I just saw skill as my opponent as opposed to who my opponent was. Probably, again, not the best idea. It worked out, just because it's Sunspot and I overpowered him, but not optimal. Not optimal. Boink. Yeah. Yeah, that's a thing, Reaper. That's creeping back up over here too. So you always gotta play it smart and care about your fellow neighbor. I think people could do a better job of doing that. You know. Alright, so gotta back off now, get some of them spores off me. Dude's healing a lot. Willpower for the win. I mean, a loss in my case, but win for him. Boink. Booga booga booga. I still would really like to go in and have like a cheat for this game. We just like do the Konami code and then instead of the standard special effects or FX, like it's all replaced with just silly noises. Like a bunch of booga booga boogas and pew 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 pew. Just for kicks. Right now it's still a lot of wait and see. Just because we've always been overly abundant cautious from the get-go and had took a lot of notes from New York before it got that bad out in California. So we've always been just a little bit ahead of the curve. But because the governor's been under so much pressure from so many businesses, and it's the corporation, the larger businesses really that are applying the pressure as opposed to the mom and pops. Everyone's starting to slowly open back up, but because people are selfish and stupid, it's like, oh, well, because things are slowly opening up, it means that everything's over and back to normal and we can do everything exactly the way we used to, right? So it's like, okay, well, if you're going to go outside, you got to wear the mask, maintain the distance, don't go to crowded places like clubs, let alone like wide open spots. And then people are like, I'm an adult, I can do what I want. And, I think there was a lot of that going on in the States. And here we are again, month 5 of this whole thing, and we effectively are back to square one. So, kind of big snub in the nose and big F you to everybody who's been doing what they've supposed to have been doing. Playing it safe, keeping a low profile, being smart, and caring about other people. And the selfish people are kind of ruining it for everybody, so. But, there I go. I'm definitely not salty about the whole situation, so. Fun times. Fun times. What's the difference between a pub and a saloon, Sumik? But then again, you look at the charts, especially over the last month and change, comparing the United States trend against most of the rest of the world, and the rest of the world has been doing what they're supposed to be doing, but because Americans are Americans, the cavalier attitude and all that, we are dramatically on the rise. So. Lovely. I hope it does too, but honestly, it isn't. It isn't. And that's, oh, sorry, I'm just catching up on. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, gotcha. Gotcha. See, but that's the thing, because at least from some of the clips and whatnot that I've seen, that even though the protests were not maintaining the distance, for the most part, by and large, at least they were covering your face and whatnot. Which, I mean, it still isn't health-wise recommended. Whereas the beach goers were just like, everything's back to normal. It's like it never happened. Plus one is, advocating for change for the betterment of everybody, and the other one is extremely self-centered and selfish. So that's fun. But yeah, I mean, this thing for the States isn't going away anytime soon, and because America is American, the first news story broke of, a successful treatment. Not a cure, but a successful treatment. Right? And then, instead of, pulling a polio vaccine routine where you just open up the patent to everybody because it's more important that people don't have polio than, a company makes hand over fist kind of money. The first one here, at least, was very much hand over fist kind of money. So that's great. And then also knowing us, this is such a fun tangent. I'm sorry. But then also knowing us too, then the anti-vaxxers are going to go full hams like, well, you know, don't inject me with that stuff. I know it's COVID, but, you know, false stories, fake news, crazy nonsense, conspiracy theories. Jose, what score will you get for 10% in featured arena? I go about 15 mil. 15 is like the bare minimum, I think. If you can push above 15 mil, 15 and a half, 16, that for the little bit extra padding, that's definitely sufficient. But yeah, currently about 15. Especially for the an arena like Sabretooth, where just nobody's super excited about him. Guardian, I think, is going to go a little bit higher because you're going to also have to account for the people who go for him and miss getting thrown into the 1 to 10% bracket. Which doesn't always throw it off, but can throw it off just enough. Just to mess with you. Should be fine. Should be fine. Well, that was silly. I'm gonna guess that was just the underpowered wasp and not Hitmonkey just completely destroyed somebody in 3 hits. I don't need to charge up. And he's probably got Mystic Dispersion. I think I just played myself. Oh, for 4 stars? That's surprising. I would have thought Surfer would have gone higher just because of... I mean, that's a bargain. That's definitely a bargain. I'll take that. Who's up next? Dark Hawk, right? Dark Hawk? So that should probably be somewhere in the same, well, probably less than that. Probably what, 1.5 maybe, give or take. All right, guys. I will say that currently it's about the 5-minute warning. I'm gonna do this and then one after that, and then probably wind up calling it a night. Yeah, may as well, Reaper. Wind up getting her and have her for synergies, if nothing else. Squirrel Girl's a really fun niche champ by herself, but she's got a really good synergy with Doom. Like, not quite on the same level as Tigra is for Elsa, but still pretty good. Just wind up boosting Doom's, was it Incinerate a little bit? Shock. Alright, Shirmoy. Alright, come on, my dude. I'm gonna throw Doc Ock on the list of champs I need to get better at, especially now that he's awakened, because that kind of changes up his kit a whole bit. And go back and just reacquaint myself with him. Because I have seen some pretty phenomenal stuff that people have been able to do with Doc Ock. Just being able to like completely control a fight. But let's have some fun. Throw up Aegon, let's throw up Tigra, let's throw up Venom the Duck. I have no idea why I said it like that, but VTD. That guy. Duckman. Freaking Aegon, man. Still can't even believe the luck out of a basic. Alright, and here we go, last fight. Brand new shiny Tiger, who will not be played optimally tonight. But, you know, pretty close. Well, good, Jose. Awesome. Much appreciated. I'm glad to have you here, bud. It's been really cool. Glad to have you hang out. And speaking of which, guys, wait for the signal here to come back. There we go. That is going to do me for tonight. I want to give a big thank you to everybody here who's been hanging out the last hour 40. Getting to gab with you guys is definitely the highlight of doing the live streams and the arena grinds here. So cheers to you guys. Much appreciated. If you haven't already, if you would kindly like and subscribe to the channel, each and every bit of that does help me out immensely, and I very much appreciate it. I got some pretty cool stuff that's already preloaded into YouTube that's going to be airing here over the course of the next week. And next week, my goal is to finally catch up and finish the initial Abyss run that I did back in freaking November. It's a little bit overdue. And find out finally if Heimdall is worth bringing for the easy path and exactly how many extra hits you get in by having them on your roster. So stay tuned for that. But until next time, everybody, take care. Talk soon. Stay safe. And be well, everyone. Bye for now.